had to live in Mexico, then finally got the opportunity to come to the United States, has a background in soccer. He says his cardio is impenetrable. He will never get tired. Hopes to fight professionally one day. This is going to be a great fight, I think.
Oh, yes, it will. And I believe this is his debut, correct?
This is his debut fight, and his opponent's a debut fight. I love these kinds of fights because you never know what's going to happen. They tend to be really dynamic. Both fighters feel they got something to prove, and they come out there, and we have a great war. His opponent is a gentleman named Holladay. He considers himself more of a stand-up fighter and says he's confident in his abilities. He's a big fan of MMA, and they both hope to fight professionally one day. I think this is going to be a really great fight. Both really young guys.
Oh, I absolutely agree. As you said, they're both here to prove themselves, and this is the place where they'll make their mark, right here at the Clash at the Coosa.
You know, these early fights like this, when you're the first in the card, I get this mixed emotion about it. You know, you want to kind of get the nerves out, you enjoy the rest of the event, you get your fight over with. But then another part of me is, I want to fight at the end too, so I can see some of the other fights and kind of get used to the atmosphere. But this has got to be nerve-wracking to have an event this well put on, this big, and it be your debut fight.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. I know these guys, they both want to prove their point. They want to make their mark right here in the cage. And again, like you said, it's all about getting those nerves out and having the strength and the tenacity to put on a great fight. But I think both of them will have a very strong debut here tonight.
What I like about this is in my conversations with both of the fighters, they both said they consider themselves stand-up fighters. So I think we're in for a banger.
Okay.
And I'm excited.
The fists are going to fly.
Yes, yes. These early fights with two young guys making their debut, both consider them stand-up fighters in a very small cage. Nobody's going to be running from one another. This is going to be an incredible fight. I think Blue Collar did a great job in picking the venue and putting this cage. I wouldn't say it's a tiny cage, but it's smaller than when you get some other organizations use 26-foot cages. I love this cage, and I'm super excited for it.
As I like to say, it incentivizes the fight. You can't run, you can't hide. You have to stand and you've got to bang one way or another. But it incentivizes both opponents to fight one another.
I think it's what makes these fights so dynamic is that willingness to throw punches. I'm a grappler at heart myself, and I want to go to the mat, but in the MMA setting, it can sometimes not be that entertaining to the viewer. They really like those beautiful knockout punches and overhand rights and left hooks, and I think that, you know, this is the perfect setting for this, and I'm super, super excited for the fight.
Oh, I agree. I think that this is going to be a slugfest that's going to get the crowd excited, and it's going to set the stage for what's to come over the duration of tonight.
Kathen Holladay getting in the ring now. He's fighting. This is his hometown. He's fighting out of GOAT MMA, which the owner of Blue Collar Fight Promotions owns GOAT MMA. So he trains at that gym. Oh. This is one of his fighters. So he's got a big crowd for him tonight here. And I'm really, really happy for him to have his debut in front of his hometown.
Oh, absolutely. I agree. The crowd here, it's full, and everybody's just on pins and needles waiting for this event to get started.
So far, I think the event's been really a great atmosphere so far. Things have went really well. We're right at the beginning, but everybody seems to be excited, and we got a great atmosphere here.
Oh, for sure. It's positive energy here tonight. Everybody's cheering, everybody's settled in their seats, and all eyes are focused on the cage here.
Yes. This should be a good one. The announcer in that gold jacket stands out well. I like that.
Yes, he does.
All right, let's kick it off.
All right, both fighters are in the cage. We're about to get started.
Everybody enjoys a good ring girl walking the ring. Nothing wrong with that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
not at all.
It's going to be scheduled in the 155-pound MMA division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5'9" tall. He weighed in at 155 pounds. He's making his MMA debut tonight. He represents Modern Warrior all the way from Venezuela. I give you Pedro Maita. tall. He weighed in at 152 pounds. He's also making his MMA debut tonight. He represents the GOAT MMA. I give you Kathen Holladay! Referee in charge, Cody Eason.
Here we go.
And we are underway, folks. Maita wastes no time approaching him.
You know, both fighters seem to be doing a good job of not falling into that slugfest of amateur fighting.
That's correct. They're just picking and choosing their fights, circling, and just feeling each other out.
Clean push kick from Maita. Looks like we may have an eye poke here, maybe?
It looks like that's the case. Both fighters in the corner.
I think the rule set here is he gets 5 minutes at his choosing. Is that correct?
I believe that's correct. So he's just going to walk it off, and it looks like he's good to go.
These are the kind of unfortunate events that can actually affect the outcome of a fight. It's in his best interest, I think, here to take his time. The announcer just confirmed it. They do get that 5 minutes. I think it's his best interest to take that time, make sure that eye's not going to water anymore, no scratches or something, and continue. Or
Oh, I agree. He needs to take his time. He's going right back into it.
Yeah.
Leg kick there by Maita. And Holloway has him up against the cage.
Maita really loves that front leg teep.
Now the fighters are clinching. Another right by Holloway. Swing and a miss by Maita.
Holladay does seem to be breathing with his mouth open. I hope this fatigue isn't setting in early. His hands have dropped down considerably.
Number one rule in the game, you got to keep your hands up. In fact, his coach is instructing him to keep his hands up.
Yeah, I can hear his corner screaming to him to keep his hands up.
Hands up, Nathan. Hey, pick your shots. No power. Touch and touch.
Clean jab landed by Holladay.
Oh, yes.
Breathe, hands up.
It looks as though Holloway may be slightly fatigued, though.
I agree. I think Matea's doing a great job of controlling the pace of that fight and putting pressure, but not overcommitting. Overhand right by Holladay again.
Hands up.
Miss by Holloway. Leg kick, another leg kick by Maita, and another leg kick by Maita.
Straighten down the power, Kathen. Hands up.
Oh,
That fatigue's beginning to set in. Matea's overwhelming
He's
him
going
now.
in for it. He smells blood.
I think the ref
He's done. That's it. He stops the fight.
Fight
It is over.
Wow.
And Maita's victorious in his MMA debut.
In his debut TKO to Holladay. Holladay seemed to get a little fatigued there, and that trap, I think, maybe of overcommitting. You kind of get tired, fatigue begins to set in. But great fight overall. Great.
Oh, definitely.
What an action-packed way to start. Blue Collar Promotions.
And the winner gets a chain medal.
Gets a chain medal. Blue Collar Fight Promotions chain medal. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. That is unique to this event.
Me neither. But
I like it though.
it's heavy. I agree.
Pedro Maita!
That guy's got an incredible story. I wanted to hear more from him. Apparently, when he was in Mexico, there was some issues with drug cartels that he had to deal with.
Wow.
Absolutely incredible story. I really do after the event's over.